quick stories for you guys. I announced on Facebook that I was going to come and do this for the very first time. Got a lot of supporters and apparently a lot of fucking dickhead friends. Literally about 7 minutes ago, I'm in the bathroom and people are walking in looking at me like I'm a fucking retard because I'm standing there like just pacing back and forth. I don't know what I'm gonna do. And I post, I'm about 5 minutes away from going on stage. Now I'm officially shitting myself. The first comment is, that would be fucking hilarious. You should shit yourself on stage. The next one is, somebody please videotape this clown shoe shitting himself on stage. I bet people will laugh if you shit yourself. Have fun, bro. Is it running down your leg? I don't even know what the fuck that means. That could mean anything. Anyways, so about 5 minutes before we came over here, I came a little bit early. I was told that we needed to be here for 7, so I showed up at 6:30. I was hungry, want to get something in my belly, and we decided we'd go over to the Portly Piper. And I'm gonna preset this by telling you guys that I fucking hate teenagers, and everything that they're about in 2012 makes me sick. But that's right, you and me. Woo! So, anyways, we're sitting there and I'm eating my chicken parmesan, which is fantastic. I don't work for them and I don't promote for them, but I suggest you guys head over there after and try it. We're sitting there eating and I gotta take a piss. I don't know why I'm telling you that part, I just said I went to the bathroom. But I go into the bathroom and I'm standing there and I know ladies you don't know, but when you're a guy and you go into the bathroom anywhere in public, there's standard fucking rules. There's 3 urinals, and generally when there's 3 urinals, there's barricades in between all of them. And if there's not barricades, then you just stand there like you're a soldier, you hold your dick, and you just piss. You don't look around, you don't make eye contact with the dude next to you, you don't do anything like that. And I'm sitting there and I think I'm following procedure, but apparently it's 2012, and if you're a teenager, it's okay to do the things that this guy just did. I'm standing there, this happened not an hour ago, he's standing beside me, and you can tell he was just an idiot because he's wearing one of those sweaters that you get at the Pickering flea market that say swag on it, or it's a swag or fucking something dumb with a bird on the front, and I noticed the sweater and I'm like, Jesus Christ, now I know this guy exists, and I'm pissing and all of a sudden all I hear is and normally I'm okay with that, but the issue is that I'm standing like this, and I didn't make eye contact because it's a rule, you just stand there and you piss. This guy stands like this, literally, I'm right here, okay, this is me, this is him, and there's a fucking barricade between us, so like he shouldn't be able to see anything that's going on, mind your own business, but he looks at me like this, he's like, YOLO, bro, YOLO. And with the straightest fucking face, like he looks at me dead in the eyes, and he says, YOLO. First of all, I found out what that meant for my 9-year-old son like 3 fucking days ago. I didn't even know that was a thing. Apparently it means you only live once, for anybody that doesn't know. But this guy, like, I just fucking hate teenagers. Everything about them right now just drives me fucking banana sandwiches. I mean, I'm 30 years old. I understand, like, in today's, like, sorry for it's over 30, but I feel like I'm 45. Like, I just, everything about me is just old. So, when this guy said this to me, it brought back, like, flashbacks of when I was a kid and I just tormented adults, and now I feel for everybody that is in their 40s or 50s that had to look at my fucking retarded ass walking around the street in goddamn Hilfiger overalls and pants like fucking down to here, like just cruising the streets. Now I know why you guys didn't want to look at us. Like, it makes sense to me. And, like, the worst part about all of this is that this guy, like, have you ever had somebody have their, like, walk up to you for no reason and their pants are, like, this fucking high? Just grabbing their dick and balls. They're like, this fucking high, right? And they walk up to you and they're, like, being sincere and shit. They're like, I got something really serious to tell you, Terry. What the? How? Like, people just say these things, and it just really, really confuses me, and I don't understand how people can walk around in the streets and, like, these teenagers that are walking around now, has anybody else been walking through the mall, especially during the Christmas season? I guess this just came into style, but dudes with their girlfriends and their pants are tighter than their fucking girlfriend's pants. Like, I'm talking, like, skin, like, those Lululemon pants that make every girl's ass look perfect. Doesn't matter if they're fucking fat, skinny, doesn't matter. They're walking to the mall and their pants are like this fucking tight. And, like, that pisses me off. Their cell phones piss me off. Their fucking half-shaved heads and mohawks on the left side. I don't understand what is going on with society. I don't get it. I don't get how people can do the things they do. And I realized when I was a kid that I must have, like, people must have thought I was an idiot because I wore orange Malcolm X pants and I walked around, you know, I didn't care, right? I was a white guy that thought he was black. I literally thought I was black. And it's just how we rolled back in the hood in Whitby and Otter Creek. We got real gangster. You know, we all live in 3-bedroom, 4-bedroom homes with, you know, 2-door garages, but we're all ghettos, so that's what we do with our region. We keeps it real. So anyways, has anybody ever been shit on? No? Nobody's been shit on? Alright, well, I just started dating recently. I'm recently separated. So I'm going to get into this story for you guys. Fuck. I didn't think I was going to tell this one, but let's keep the good times rolling. Have you ever worked, you know, 9-10 hours in a day, and you've had a really long day at work, everybody at work pisses you off, you're just mad at everything, and you come home and you go on your Plenty of Fish login page, and you're like, you know what, let's find me a good bitch for tonight. But I don't really say it like that, much nicer, I promise. And so I'll log on, and I've got like 5 or 6 girls that I'm talking to. I'm not dating, I'm not a whore, okay? I'm not a whore, I'm dating different girls. And this one girl that I've been seeing, she's like, hey, you wanna come over? So I said, no problem, I'll come over, sure. Maybe we can, you know, I can put on some R. Kelly, and we can have some vodka shots, and see where the night takes us, make some bad decisions. So I go, and I'm coming to her house, and the very first thing that I see when I walk in the door is her watching Strange Addictions. Have you guys seen this sex show, The Strange Sex Addictions? Jesus. This episode, there was a dude that made love to his car. Has anybody seen this?
Yes.
Like, I'm not playing with you guys when I say that this man made love to his car. Like, he had sex with the gas tank, he didn't care. He got right up on the hood. He's fucking, yeah. How's my lady tonight? And so anyway, she's watching this and she's like, you know, I haven't really told you this yet, but I've got some strange sex addictions too. And I'm like pretty vanilla. I'm not into all that stuff. But I'm like, okay, let's roll with the punches. See what happens. So we go in, well, we're like, she's like, okay, so come into my room, let's try some stuff. The show made me hot. I'm like, what the fuck? A show about a dude having sex with his car just turned you on? Like, but whatever revs your boat, let's do it. So we head into the room, and I'm sitting there, and we start fooling around, we start making sweet, sweet love, because that's what I do. And she pulls out this, like, I've never even seen this shit before that she was pulling out of her like magic drawer that she had beside her bed. Like, I didn't even know these drawers exist, but apparently all women have a fucking top drawer that's full of like dildos and toys and anything that you can think. There's like a fucking midget in there, like everything is in the top drawer. Right? Like things are just popping out. She's fucking hello, and it's weird. So she's like, get on the floor. I'm like, take it easy, for fuck's sake. I'll get on the floor though. So I lie down. I gotta do this like this so you understand. Can you guys still see me? All right. So I'm sitting here and we're in the 69 position, which is fine. I don't mind that. That's cool. But she hands me this fucking anal bead thing, and it's got like 19 different little balls on it, and it goes all the way down to a little ring. I'm like, and she hands it to me, and I don't know what it. I think it's like a fucking Star Wars toy, like a lightsaber. I have no idea what it is. And I'm proceeding with the oral sex, which is fine. And she's doing her thing. It's mediocre at best. And she's like, put it in my ass. I said, excuse me, miss? I'm Christian. Okay? I don't do these things. She's like, do it now. Now. I'm like, all right. Shit. So I put it in. And I go the first beat. She's like, ooh. And I'm like, oh my God, I think I fucking heard her. She's like, do it again. I'm like, what? So I put in the second one. And they get bigger as it goes down, for anybody that doesn't know. It's really strange. So I get about 5 balls deep. And I'm thinking to myself a couple of things. I'm like, this is, like, her vagina is a fucking vortex and like an abyss that just swallows things, and her ass must just be like, ooh. So I'm like, I'm 5 balls deep, so I'm like this, like with this thing, and I'm scared. Like I think something's coming out of there, right? Now, look, I didn't know this, but when you pull it out, you're telling, you didn't have to fucking look at this. It came out of her ass. So she's pulling it out, and there's poop on it. And I didn't know what to say, so going back to the thing where I'm with a straight face, I'm like, there's poop on this. What do I do? She's like, just rub it off and put it back in. I'm like, oh my fucking God. You belong in like some serious twisted porn, baby. So, I'm done doing that, and by that time I'm completely turned off. But I still keep going because I'm a guy. And like I'm going, I got my stroke. I'm singing fucking I'm Too Sexy by Right Said Fred. I'm doing all the right things. I'm making all the right moves for her. And she looks at me and she's like, come on my face. I'm like, all right, no problem. I look, and I'm not bullshitting when I say this. I can't lie about this. I look on my chest, and there's a piece of shit right here on my chest. Like it looked like I had a fucking one of those nasty birthmarks people have that's somewhere on their body. It looked like that was on my chest. She didn't notice it though. So this is where I get my payback. We're sitting there. She's like, all right. Let's just cuddle. You don't want to fucking cuddle. You're the devil in fucking lingerie. I don't want you in there. So I'm sitting beside her, and she rolls over, and I'm like, what? And I notice the shit. I'm freaking out. Like, what am I going to do with this? So I take my finger, and I'm like, this isn't my shit. So I don't want it. Take it back. So I take it. And I rubbed it on the back of her leg. and the fucked up part is like 2 weeks later, I guess she decided she didn't like me. She doesn't like short, ballsy, fucking gross-looking guys. And she's like, I'm not interested in you anymore. I don't want to do this. And I'm like, yeah, well, I rubbed shit on your leg 3 weeks ago and I didn't tell you about it. I hope that you're happy now. Have a nice life. So yeah, I got shit on. That's my story for you guys. Very first time I did comedy, want to tell you guys about the time I got shit on. That being said, everybody in the room, this is very special for me. This is on my bucket list. I appreciate you guys taking time to listen to me. Hopefully I'll keep doing it, get to do it again. Thank you guys so much for your time. Appreciate it.